with us before. Tristan Hood, thank you for returning to GoLocal.
Yeah, absolutely.
To give us the vantage point of a veteran at Brown University and an effort underway that Brown students are pairing up with RISD students to help female veterans returning back to Rhode Island. Tell us what's going on this month.
Yeah, absolutely. So in a couple weekends, we'll be hosting a fundraising event at Brown for Brown RISD students. And the purpose of the event is to give a bunch of students like a chance to get out in the spring, and hopefully the weather comes through for us. So that's a big part of it. But the primary purpose of it is a fundraiser that we're doing for the Corporal Holly Charette home in Johnston, Rhode Island, which at the current moment is the only transitional house for homeless female veterans in Rhode Island. It's overseen by Operation Stand Down Rhode Island. It's a wonderful program, a wonderful group of people, and like we spoke about earlier, that's all. We have a GoFundMe page up, and that's where all of the funds are going to go. We're going to try to help out the Holly home, and you know, this is just one more way that the Brown student veterans give back to our community.
Fantastic. And talk with us about partnering up with RISD. Has this been a partnership that's been in existence before, or is this something new?
This is something new. We have a couple contacts down there, and it's more actually just to involve our network, kind of like incorporate. Brown constantly does like student events, like I said, with RISD, and it's more to use this as an opportunity for us to get to know our partners. This is also a chance for the veterans to get to know the other people on Brown's campus. We will be hosting it with a Greek house on campus, and we've been using them as well. This is how we can kind of like all meet each other. And again, it's going to be an outdoor thing, so I don't know who, weather-wise, would not want to be there. So
now it is just open to the students, but again, this GoFundMe page and helping the Holly home, you've been hearing from people around the region, around the country on this.
Yeah, actually, we've been around the country. Once we were able to get the GoFundMe up, unfortunately, it is only for Brown RISD students. But the way we can incorporate more people, because like you know, we've worked in the past with like the Rhode Island Blue Star Moms. We've worked with a couple other organizations, and then the best way that we figured out that we could incorporate our community was either through the GoFundMe or having direct donation items such as like socks and gas cards and stuff like that. But we've gotten donations in from California, from Louisiana, like you know, it's coming in from all over. And then again, the main goal for me, one of the things that veterans constantly are concerned with is veteran homelessness, which is an unfortunate thing, and it affects a lot more people than we would imagine. And the truth is it's very difficult to understand like why a veteran became homeless. And so if anything we can do to help and give back, that's what we're trying to do.
So raising awareness, raising funds, again, partnering Brown and RISD for this event coming up. The last time we had spoken with you, it seems hard to believe because I see you on social media all the time, was following the incident at Brown University where a student was caught on tape basically removing flags, and this was before Veterans Day. What's the state of veterans and veteran involvement and Brown involvement in Veterans Affairs right now?
I think I was just talking with one of your colleagues in the back. I think we've come a long way since a couple years ago, let alone the administrative changes that have occurred inside of the application process for veterans coming to Brown, including on-campus space for veterans like a lounge and an office. Most of our students are commuting, they have families, so they don't live on or near campus. Mm-hmm. But as far as like the event, I don't know if I could have done this event a few years ago.
Really?
But like I said, we have the campus's support, we have student organization support, and we're in a really great spot. The veteran population at Brown is growing. It's very small, so if you're a veteran and you're considering Brown, I'll plug it, like try applying. And so this is, you know, this is the first student event we've ever held. We've done the Veterans Day ceremony in the past. We've worked with the State House and a couple other places, but this will be the first student get-together that we've ever hosted. So this is kind of a big deal, and it's just one more step forward progressively as we, you know, move forward.
Well, fantastic. It sounds like things have in fact come a long way. And speaking of coming a long way yourself, we talked last time about what might be next for you. You had an internship in Washington, D.C. with Senator Jack Reed. Have you got the political bug? Is that what's next after Brown?
I'll be honest, I think everybody has the political bug right now. I think if Facebook's any indicator of who's out there, I think everybody has a political bug. I will say my time in Washington, my short time in Washington with Senator Reed was one of the most impressive experiences I've ever seen. It's one thing to watch, you know, pundits and see the news talk about what's going on in Washington, but this was the first time I had a chance to like hands-on experience it, and I don't know if I could have asked for anybody better to work for other than Senator Reid. It was one of the greatest experiences. I intend to return there one day, but I need to do a little bit more work. And so my next step is in law school. And I've been accepted to a few places right now, but I'm still holding out to hear from a few others.
Congratulations. Okay, law school next, looking potentially at politics, but an update on what's taking place at Brown University. Again, an event for students, but this is for the Holly Home, and people who are interested can donate to support. But again, raising awareness for homeless veteran issues in this home, addressing the needs of female veterans as well. So how much more school? You must be almost done.
I'm done. May 27th. That's I think May 27th is the commencement, and then it's on to the next chapter. It's on to the next adventure. So it's been a great run up here.
Well, I appreciate, we had you again in before talking about Brown University. To have you back to see where things have gone to at this point, again, having the student event with RISD, I want to commend you for your work up at Brown. Wish you well in your next endeavors. Hopefully we will talk with you as you move on in the professional realm. We'll have more information. We'll have that GoFundMe page up. You can see about that event. You got to be a RISD or a Brown student, sorry, or maybe just sneak in if you look like one. But again, we'll give you this information about what Brown and RISD students are up to, again, to help veterans here in the state. So, Tristan Hood, I appreciate you taking the time to
thank you so
come
much.
down the hill. I'm sure you've got stuff to do back up at school.
Yeah, always.
So I'll let you go around the corner. And that just about wraps up another day here in the Navigant Credit Union Broadcast Center. 3 o'clock was Rick Simone with The Taste with Rhode Island favorites. Be sure to check it out if you didn't have a chance to. Merrill Brown joined us kicking off the 4 o'clock hour. And then again, Rich Ehrenberg with Brown University talking about the forum taking place at the Watson Institute this afternoon. So thank you for watching. We look forward to seeing you 3 o'clock at the State House tomorrow, 4 o'clock back here in the studio. I'm GoLocal News Editor Kate Nagel.